Hello, everyone. This is the Pajama Party podcast with the Sweet Talkers. This is a recap of our weekend of everything. Or weekend or week. Whatever we prefer.
Yeah. I'm saying you nailed the intro. Well, we can talk about that later, I guess.
Thank you.
Cheers,
oh, yeah,
guys.
we can talk about that later.
So what you got?
So excellent weekend. In LBI, we had a good time in LBI. It was a lot of people. A lot of bachelorette parties. I think they said, 400 people inside?
4 to 450.
4 to 450, that's a big jump.
Yeah.
But yeah, there was a lot of bachelorettes in the house.
A lot of bachelorettes in the house.
A lot.
I was trying to keep count. I don't know if you did.
I couldn't. It had to be over 5.
It had to. I was going to say at least 5.
At least, I was going to say like around 6 or 7.
Yeah.
Over 5.
There was like 1 or 2 birthdays? Or
I don't know. Some people just say it's their birthday.
That's true.
It's hard.
I
make that joke all the time. When people are like, "Oh, it's her birthday. It's his birthday." I'm like, "It's not Friendlies. You're not getting a free cake." Like,
yeah.
That's what I always feel like it is. But,
well, maybe we should do shots. We should do birthday shots on stage.
Yeah, but then everybody's going to say it's their birthday and you buy 20,000.
Right. Yeah.
Or 450 birthday shots.
That's why I say that. Yeah.
The first 2 hot chicks that come up on stage say it's their birthday, mid-20s, single.
There was so much like bad with that sentence.
Yeah, I saw it going there too. I saw it going there.
We'll buy them a shot for their birthday.
Yeah. But we met a lot of cool people.
We did meet a lot of cool people. I'm trying to think of probably the first person we started talking to was this girl Kortney that we were hanging out with on the first break. I had seen her in the crowd, tons, like he said, like over 400 people there. But I saw her in the crowd and she was kind of jamming and rocking out, and you could spot her easily because she had the Spice Girls hair with the 2 buns on either side.
Right.
Who is it? Baby Spice?
Baby Spice, I believe.
I don't know.
Imagine that becomes the new man bun style. 2 of them.
Well, then, so we're talking to her.
Sorry.
No. We're talking to her outside, and my cousin was there. Shout out to Frank. He came down, got a hotel. We'll talk about that in a second. We had a great time, but he said like he's been trying to grow his hair, and he's just got the one patch on the top. And she was like, "You should do a man bun." And I'm not a particular fan. I mean, I've had a ponytail for a good portion of my 20s, but not like a man bun. And so she was like, "Yeah, you should do it." And he was like, "Yeah, I want to." And I was just like,
Frank,
"Oh, God." And then she wanted to cornrow my hair.
No.
Which she was supposed to do on the second break while we were outside, but her party left after that. But
wait, you were gonna let her do it?
I was gonna let her do. I was probably gonna take it out before we hit the stage again because it probably would have looked silly.
Yeah, but that would have been.
But there's just something
cool,
about
like funny thing.
Yeah, we could have got like pictures of it or whatever.
And
but
we also could have played, some Kid Rock or something.
Ball with the ball.
That would be awesome.
That would have been funny. No, but there's just something about when a girl plays with your hair.
There was so much wrong with that statement.
Yeah, I agree with that. There you go.
All right, now we're even.
All right.
But she was cool. She was there with Bachelorette Party. Melissa, you said it was.
Yeah,
Melissa?
I think it was Melissa. Frankie said because Frankie came over on the bus with them, so he was like talking to them beforehand.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
So he's the one that gave me the heads up.
I didn't know that.
Okay,
that's cool. But they were cool. We were hanging out with them outside, and then there was another smaller bachelorette party. There was a lot of those girls hanging out.
Were they the ones with the ones on the side with the pink shirts?
Yeah, so that's what I was saying. The smaller party, there was only the bachelorette, and then whose name was Gabby, and then her 2 friends. And they were kind of like just being low key. They kind of just wanted to chill. I was talking to one of them after. I think they said they were thinking of going to like Ocean City, Maryland or something, but didn't want like craziness. I was like, oh, you didn't want craziness.
And here you are.
And here you are just like tucked in the corner because there's too many people here. But they looked like they had a good time. Everyone was dancing and singing and hanging out. We got a ton of videos. If you haven't already, go check it out. We posted a couple this morning. We have a bunch more that we're just sifting through, and we're going to post some of them. We added a couple new ones to the website. We had a couple new pictures and whatnot, so go check that out as well. For anyone listening.
I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be rude.
You're not.
Trying to share. You know what? It's probably better that I play with my phone while we do the podcast, because then I interrupt people less.
Just make sure everything's
That's
all right.
I think I did it correctly.
Cool.
But yeah, and then was there any others we can remember?
There were a ton.
Yeah,
we didn't get to talk to all of them.
Yeah, it was tough too.
A couple of them jumped on
would like
stage
to.
and did that whole thing.
That was cool though.
Oh
It
yeah.
was fun. A lot of fun.
But yeah, we went out as a new name, new band, new name.
That's true.
That was the first gig
as out
as the Sweet Talkers, which is
Yeah, I screwed that up, huh?
Well, yeah, but I mean, how many times? If you're gonna say it a million times, like, it's okay if you mess it up once.
Oh, I did it once. Now I'm gonna mess it up again. Thanks.
You know,
it's tough, like,
being conditioned.
because you're rolling. You know, you're not like
it's muscle memory.
Yeah.
Especially then, yeah. Well, it was funny. I guess not everyone received the message, so.
The marquee.
Well, the marquee was off, and then I guess
DJ Meatball.
DJ Meatball was there, and he was like, okay, like we were doing our first set, and he was like, and now taking the stage under pressure, and then Vicky's like, hey, we are the Sweet Talkers.
I don't know if somebody said something to him, but I think he caught on.
No, he caught on after that. After all his other sets, he had changed it when he was talking, but
That was DJ Meatball, right?
yeah.
See, I wasn't sure if that was still his name as well, so I didn't really give too many shout outs.
Do DJs change their name a lot?
I don't know. I don't know.
I would probably say it's similar to a band. Maybe once every 9 years.
Is that the going rate?
You know, I can't make it to 10 years at anything. I worked at with Drummers Alley and Red Bank Music. I was in that. I outlasted, I think, the stores themselves as they changed names. I stayed on, and I made it to 9 years working there.
Really?
I think I worked there from the time I was 17 to 26, and then it finally changed to School of Rock, and I was not working for that franchise.
Yeah.
And then Under Pressure, 9 years. But that's cool. I mean, we're still, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Name change. And it's good. I like it.
Yeah.
I got, a lot of compliments today, I guess, at work, for, none of my work friends were there. It's kind of a hike. But compliments on our look and the name and just kind of, seeing the videos and stuff that we had posted.
Yeah.
So that's a good thing. Like to keep that going.
I think it's good. Change is hard to swallow sometimes.
Time with it.
But I think ultimately it'll be good.
Yeah.
Be fun.
What's next on the list?
We're going to talk about Mike's night.
Oh.
What? On Friday?
Friday. Backtracking.
Yeah, we could talk about Friday. I meant on Saturday, but yeah, we could.
No, let's talk about Saturday.
All right. Yeah, let's do that.
We, so like I said, my cousin came down. He was doing like a little mini vacation for himself, which I think is great. Like,
yeah. He had a good time. He did a lot of stuff. He was telling us about it.
He loves it.
I am surprised that he made it all night because he
Dude.
was saying,
Yeah.
he's like, I've been
That's what
drinking
you were
all
saying.
day long.
Usually, yeah, usually like, you know, as anyone else would, if like you're drinking
Yeah,
all
I
day
wouldn't
long,
have
like
been
you're,
able to make it.
yeah, you're gonna get tired or whatever. And he did the unthinkable. He went back to his hotel after dinner and took a nap before he came to. But he said it was only like 45 minutes.
Right. I was going to say, you have to, if you're going to go down for a nap in between drinking, it has to be timed perfectly. I don't know what that time is, because if you don't sleep enough, you're going to be, and then if you sleep too much, forget it. You're done.
Yeah.
So both
It's
ways,
risky.
it has to be right in the middle. I feel like, though, when we were in Nashville, I did that one day.
Mm-hmm.
Remember we went to, right before dinner, we went to Nudies, and we're only going to have like one beer.
Dude, we stayed
But those
there.
bartenders were so hot that we stayed there, and I had like several beers.
Yeah.
Came back, took a nap, went to dinner, and then...
Did we take a nap?
I did. Pretty sure I did.
I don't know what I did.
I don't think you did, because wasn't that when I stopped breathing while I was sleeping and you
Oh, yeah.
you kind of freaked out? Or was that... I don't remember if that was then or if that was that night. But
I don't know.
I didn't even hear about
I
that.
don't
we
know.
were sharing a hotel room, not beds, by the
Right.
way.
2 separate beds.
Yeah, 2 separate
Just to be
beds.
clear.
2 separate beds. Oh,
yeah.
Vicky is watching.
What up, Vicky?
Victoria.
That's me.
Meanwhile, she's asking me to play those text games. What do you call it? Like
the
filler and word
beer
hunt.
pong.
Yeah.
Whatever the fuck.
So you're
Um,
on Facebook? She's watching
I'm
on
doing the Facebook one,
Okay.
yeah.
I was
We
gonna
should,
say,
But you know what? Who said, hey guys, from
She
the
did.
Sweet Talk? I was just about
It
to
has
say.
to be her.
Vicky
Change your
is
account,
under
Victoria.
The wrong thing. Hey guys. We're
She's
here.
probably so nervous right
We're
now.
here.
Oh no, how do I delete it? Get rid
oh
of
my
it.
god! Oh my god!
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
And then when she
Oh,
switches it,
see.
her first comment's gonna be, "Shut the fuck up."
I know. No, see now. No, she
I
says,
don't know how.
"Ha."
Sorry.
I also noticed that Nicolina signed on, who's probably going to make a comment defending her.
Totally.
No, she was on. Nickelodeon was on Instagram. Now
Oh,
she probably
now
moved
she's
over.
on the Facebook.
Just gonna go over,
On the
say some
Facebook.
positive things.
Well, how do you switch it? You just sign out of.
It
this-
doesn't matter.
Okay.
Not our problem. But we should like do a whole vacation episode where we like talk about Nashville. We would like always mention it, but we
That's
should like
true.
talk about it
And you
because
know
we
what
had
is-
a great
yeah.
time down there.
And it's music related,
Yeah.
even cover band related.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should definitely do like a Nashville special.
That would be cool.
I think it would also be cool to do stuff like on scene. Like we were talking about this before. I mean, in my head, I picture like how MTV used to have their shows
We're paused over
on
here.
the beach on spring break,
I don't know why.
which I don't know if we could do something that cool, but that's what's in my head. And get these like grand ideas that are probably impossible to materialize
I mean,
because we're not famous.
eh,
We don't have access to a beach in the Bahamas with
we have limited resources.
thousands of hot chicks in bikinis.
But you were saying on location tomorrow because it's Nick's
Hey.
birthday
There we go.
tomorrow.
25 for me.
Yeah, okay, 25. It's Nick's birthday tomorrow. And we're getting together and hanging out, chilling, and
Barbecuing.
having a little barbecue. Maybe we'll just like pop on and do a live video.
I think
real
we
quick,
should. We should do like a little quick thing.
and just like.
almost like a
say
Nick and
what's
Vic
up.
at night, which you guys haven't done in a while.
But we'll do that.
We'll see what happens.
We'll do that. We'll show everybody what Nick's
Yeah.
birthday is
I
gonna
think
be
we
like.
should like Nardi's, and even specifically last Saturday when we were outside hanging with everybody would have been the perfect time to do like could have got some of our fans involved.
Yeah.
So note to self,
It's really
or note to us.
That's
we could do
like-
this this upcoming week still.
Right.
I find it challenging. I always like bounce back and forth between like being a good social media user and just trying to like live your life and be in the moment because like
you're
especially when we're out at gigs and stuff like that, it's like I don't want to be taking my phone out every 5 seconds. I mean, we have to try to do that because that's the way of the world right now. And like that, especially our business with like showing people what it's like to be behind the scenes and like whether it's like, you know, what we're doing backstage or outside,
Osprey
like with
in the green room would
Osprey
be cool.
in the green room and stuff like that. Stuff would be cool. Stuff like even, you know, me or people who are not, you know, musicians would love to see stuff like that. But like I was saying, it's like I'm hanging out with my boys and like, you know, we're chilling backstage and like I don't, it's not on the forefront of my mind.
And then you
know
also
what I
like
mean?
sometimes when the camera's out, I feel like I'm on the spot. It's like you're performing all night.
Yeah.
It's like you do need a break. I would like to do a little something. Maybe with our limited funds, we could hire somebody to do that for us instead of us having to do it.
Yes.
But it has to be kind of candid. You know, you can't like
unknown, even though we're talking about it right now.
Looking at the camera,
at
you know.
all times.
Yeah. There's some people I follow who are really good at doing all that stuff.
Oh, that's okay. Let me see because I got the comments going.
Hey, Bernie. Bernie's watching.
I think I interrupted someone from talking about something.
Well, we said we are going to do Nick's birthday tomorrow. We got going on. But I was saying that I was hanging out with Frank Saturday after the show. He had came down. Excuse me, I'm very burpy. He had came down. He spent like most of the day in LBI. Went to lunch at like a nice restaurant. He's a chef for anyone who doesn't know. But so he, you know,
excellent chef by the way.
Very good. And he likes to check it out. He likes to check out like different culinary spots and stuff like that. Right. So he went
There's a lot in LBI.
There's one like a little bit past when you get off the bridge. I'll show you guys next time.
Is it the one that he took the picture of and it's got the weird
like fork
spoon?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's where he had lunch. And he said that was great. He had some like good beers there, and then
he also went to the brewery.
He went to Ship Bottom Brewery, which I've had their beer before. It's really good.
I've had their beer as well. I think that was the one that you gave me.
It was
pretty good.
They have it at Nardi's. I think not this week. 2 weeks ago when we were there, I think Chris and I were drinking a couple of them.
Cool.
They're good. And then after that, he came to the show, and then after the show, we rode the bus back to his hotel. That was the first time I've ever rode the Nardi's bus.
How was that experience?
I was on the quiet bus. Like it was quiet. There was only a couple of people on it. We were like on the second fleet.
Yeah.
You know,
there was a lot going on. There was
We tried to get on the first one, and they were like, I think Rich was driving the first one. He was like, go on the other one, and they're going the other way. I guess it would depend on which way you were going.
Okay.
And so we went to, it was like less than a mile up the road. And I was telling Nick that the hotel was on like the bay side. And so like the parking lot was surrounded by the water. So we basically just like went back, cracked a couple beers, sat out like by the docks or whatever, and just like chilled for a couple hours. Didn't end up going to sleep until like 4:30 in the morning.
Did you go swimming?
No. I almost fell in because I was, had a couple of drinks, and I was like, I'm just going to walk across this thing and be, Mischief Mike. But
Mischief Mike.
That was a college nickname. I could show you some pictures you would not believe.
I would like to see that.
Stories for another day.
All right, excellent.
Yeah, we did that. We hung out. It was great. And then we got up the next day, like right before checkout, and
did you go to the Chegg for breakfast?
We went there we wanted to go there. I have never been there. He has never been there either.
It's pretty cool.
So I hear, but it was a 40-minute wait, which is not bad. But we wanted to get out of there. Like I had stuff to do. He wanted to get back. It's just that means song.
Okay.
But
sorry. Yeah.
So we were like 40 minutes, and there's a very smartly placed diner a block away from it, Fred's Diner, and you know me, I love Fred's Diner. So it's like, you don't want to wait, you just walk down there and you go there for breakfast. I think there's another breakfast place across the street too, like a bagel shop. But we went to Fred's and sat right down, and it was great. I mean, like I love diners. If
Yeah.
I could eat at a diner
I'm
every
surprised
day,
you didn't cross the bridge and go to the Stafford Diner.
well, that was my backup plan.
Yeah.
But when we drove down, we passed Fred's, so I knew it was there.
Right.
And then we tried to go to Chegg and it didn't work out. But Fred's it was really good. I just something about a diner. I don't know if it's because I grew up
Well, you
watching
get
Seinfeld that like it's just in the back of my. But not only do I have that, but like also grew up going to Red Bank, like living next to Red Bank and having the Red Bank Diner, which does not exist anymore.
Right.
R.I.P. But having that and growing up there, I mean, we used to go, you know, how close my parents lived to Red Bank. Me and my friends would walk there, and of course, every time we would go to the diner because it was cheap.
That was a really good diner.
Yeah, it was great.
Have you ever eaten at a bad diner?
Have I ever eaten at a bad diner?
Yeah, we have. I have for sure.
I have too.
I want to say yes. I actually remember we were talking about before you got here. We were talking about Dennys. And I think it was a Dennys. I remember distinctively because you guys know my dad, right?
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah.
You guys know my dad. My dad's a very calm and chill person. Takes a lot for him to get pissed and for him to like show that he's angry. And one time we were kids and I think like we had gone to church or something like that and we were like, oh, let's go out for breakfast. And like the only thing that was like not crowded and like was reasonable. Oh no, you know what it was? It wasn't Dennys. It was Friendly's.
Ooh.
Believe it or not.
Oh, okay.
And so we went there.
Okay.
We went there for like breakfast or something, and it took forever to get. It was one of those like horrible situations where like it takes forever to sit down, it takes forever for them to come over to you, and then when the food comes out, everything's cold. The eggs weren't even cooked. Like they were like not even like, you know, runny, but they were just like
just
not
like
done on top. And so my dad like flipped out and we walked out of there. And not like flipped out, but he was just like, you know, you guys are dumbasses.
This is garbage.
Yeah, this is garbage. We walked out and like didn't pay or anything like that. But so that was, I don't know if you would qualify Friendly's as a diner. Not real, not to me. That's not a diner.
No, I would even put Dennys as borderline.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Dennys falls. I think Dennys would fall into this category of like these in between things. It would be like Dennys, IHOP, Friendly's. Like it's not quite a diner, like, not really quite like those like bigger franchise chains.
Yeah. They're like hybrids.
Yeah.
Nicolina disagrees.
What
Crappy.
did she say?
She disagrees. She says Denny's not a diner, and none of those are diners.
No.
They
They're like its own
food,
category.
Though. Burgers, pancakes.
Yeah, I guess. That's true.
I mean, but yeah, I mean, I've eaten at some really, really good diners. There was one, I think it was on Route 46 or something. It was on the way home from Shannon Rose and Clifton.
Mm-hmm.
That, and I had a Reuben there. It was awesome. Don't remember what. I think it might have just been like Route 46 Diner or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I've also eaten at some that are up north in like the Woodbridge Rawway-ish area. And you're just like, bleh.
Not good.
Yeah. There's a lot of diners up there too, so I can't remember which one was which.
What was the one that we went to because nothing else was open?
I thought it was a Stafford Diner, no?
The one...
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Town and Country.
Yeah. Town and Country.
Mm-hmm.
That, and you know what? It's the only one that's still open 24 hours in this area.
Mm-hmm.
So it's Town and Country or IHOP.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, there's no more Red Oak. Yellow Rose is not open late anymore.
Middletown doesn't stay open, right?
Middletown doesn't stay open.
There is the Red Bank Diner, which is right next to Pacini's.
Oh, yeah.
It's like...
But that's weird. I picture a diner to not be in like a strip.
No, exactly. And it needs like that weird...
Stainless steel.
Yeah, exactly. Casing around it.
Yeah. Gaudy.
I want to try it, though.
Lights.
I want to go there one day.
Yeah, I mean...
I could walk there in 2 seconds, but...
That's true.
What do you guys think of the Americana Diner? The one in Eatontown? Shrewsbury, whatever that is.
I don't know if I've eaten at that one before.
I'm not sure
you know what I'm talking about,
yes.
right? The one on the way to the mall?
Yeah, but not the one that you're probably thinking of. I think I know what you're thinking of. there's that
Wasn't
one
thinking of anything.
that we what?
Wasn't thinking
Because
of
we
anything.
ate at a diner after each one of Chris's kids were born, and it was in Eatontown, I'm pretty sure, but it wasn't that one.
Oh, are you talking about the one that's like where the roller rink used to be, across from that? Do you remember remember the roller rink?
I know what you're talking about. No, not
Okay.
that one. It's
I've eaten
even
at that
further
one,
up.
too.
I think it's like right across from like the TD Bank in Eatontown or something. Right,
Okay.
like right outside the mall.
Oh, okay.
Not in the mall parking lot.
I know exactly what you're
Yeah.
talking about.
And
Yep.
that one was pretty good.
Yep. I know. It's
If I
on, that's on
remember
like
correctly.
Wyckoff.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. But Americana Diner is like great, classic. That's where
Mom says the American Diner.
American Diner, I keep saying Americana.
Well, maybe she might be talking about a different one.
I don't know. I don't know.
There's
Could be the American
There's so many. But no, I would like to try that one that you're talking about.
We should
and that
go.
one looks like a diner.
It's
Looks like a diner
it's
should.
really good. I remember I got like the Grand Slam, which is like the big.
Yeah.
I went there like super hungover once with
Yeah.
Vinny and an ex-girlfriend who should not be named. And I got like I was
Okay,
like,
hold
give me the
on.
biggest one, like the Grand Slam with all this crap, and then I went home and I couldn't move for like 24 hours.
The one that we were talking about, I think, might be called the American Diner, because I think that's what Mom's getting at there. And then the one that you're talking about, I think, is the Americana Diner, which is down further. It's weird that the names are similar, but now it's like clicking and ringing a bell.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah, she says yes. All right, I
Yes.
got it right.
We got it.
All right.
Thanks, Terry.
My battery. All right, I don't need my phone.
Well,
Yes,
that's
I
cool.
do. I need to call for dinner. Okay.
Talking about all this food, making me hungry.
I know.
I have
I
a phone,
know.
too, you can
Well, you
use.
know, I skipped dinner today. Went to the gym again.
That's good.
Not doing anything for me.
Well,
It's okay.
Anyways.
and then we did you have a lazy Sunday? We were talking. Say we
No.
both. had
No, we went to
lazy-
Pennsylvania.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, we-
That's
Yeah.
right.
Trying to be lazy, but
You guys had a good time.
yeah, it was good.
It was. Yeah, we did have a good time, but I mean, it
Went to see
poured.
the Amish.
Yeah, well, we didn't see that many because maybe they don't go out in the rain. I don't know. They don't drive cars, so
They don't have umbrellas.
No, I don't
Windshield
know.
They
wipers.
don't believe in
The
Windshield
umbrella-
wipers.
An umbrella might be the devil's invention.
Yikes.
There was a lot of stuff that was like, unfortunately, we tried to go to this Christmas museum
Uh-huh.
that was closed down.
Which stunk,
But yeah, we had a good time. We ate
That's
at
cool.
the Cracker Barrel.
we talked about that too.
That I haven't been to a Cracker Barrel in a very long time, but they're good. They're damn good.
I have mixed emotions.
Do you get the biscuits and gravy?
Yeah, I did.
Nick did, yeah. I had some
That's what I
biscuits. I
got.
didn't order the gravy.
All right, so full circle. Biscuits and gravy from Cracker Barrel or biscuits and gravy / homemade jam first morning of Nashville.
Nashville,
Nashville,
hands
yeah.
down.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
gravy was
breakfast
good.
breakfast place in Nashville was
Good.
probably the best breakfast I think I've ever had.
So good.
Yeah.
I can't remember what it's called.
We should look it up. We should prepare for the show if we do it.
Talk
on,
about all
on
that.
Nashville.
And then we'll jot everything, all of our thoughts down.
Bernie
and
says
then-
she loves the Cracker Barrel.
Hell yeah. It's good.
Bought some really good candy.
Where's
in
the closest
Pennsylvania.
one? Cracker
to
Barrel.
This is
us,
about 40-50 minutes away.
something like that. It's in Hamilton.
In Hamilton?
Yeah, that's
It's
about
easy
an
to
hour.
get to, though. You take Parkway South to 98 to
Mhm.
Turnpike. I think
Is it 98 or is it 198?
195?
No,
No,
wait.
it's 98.
No,
It's
exit
98
98.
to-
Okay.
to
To
195.
195.
to 195.
Okay.
Yeah, I was
That's how
going
you
to
get
say.
there. It's
'cause
easy enough.
Yeah.
That's good to know. I was telling Nick that's where we used to go when we were on tour. When we would
Hamilton.
no,
Oh, the
like
Cracker
the
Barrel.
We would pass so many Cracker Barrels.
Are there Cracker Barrels in any other state?
Everywhere.
Other than Pennsylvania. New Jersey?
Yeah, all down south. They're everywhere.
Really?
Yeah.
Have you ever eaten at a Waffle House?
That's exactly what we're talking about. Dude, have you ever eaten there?
I don't know. Did we when we went down to Georgia that time?
We never.
Okay.
Never,
He was saying
I've
your
never
dad
been.
wouldn't do it.
Yeah, I
Listen to me.
applaud him for that.
Listen to me. Have I ever steered you wrong? I'm telling you right now. You're down in the South again. Go to a Waffle House.
Really?
Go to a Waffle House. It's like,
Would it be comparable? I can't even say. I mean, if anyone's ever eaten at Jim's Burger Haven,
I don't know what that is.
it used to be next to the Taco Bell here in Hazlitt.
Okay.
And it was like I gotta show you some pictures of it.
I tell you what, a
It's that
Waffle House
close
in
to
New
Detroit.
Jersey, run by people in New Jersey or New York, would probably be shit, which is probably why you get that impression.
But
But
they would
down
probably
there-
have all of their teeth.
Oh my God! I
No,
can't-
dude, I'm telling you, it was like, it was good. It was really good for like, you get a breakfast and coffee for like under $10, and it was good. I'm telling you, it was good. I'm picky with like going out to eat and
But
stuff
is
like
it
that.
clean?
Yeah, it's clean. It's no less clean than like
Dennys.
a diner.
I know. We're
The
just,
diners
you know what?
aren't that
Yeah, I
clean.
know. And you know what? We were just talking about one of my favorite restaurants that had a cockroach in the salad.
Which we won't mention.
I don't want. You know what? I don't want to mention it because I don't want it to come back up. I really like this restaurant, and the particular one that I'm talking about, service has always been really good to me there. And I've been there with people. I've been there with like big parties, on dates. I've even been there by myself.
Stuffed shrooms.
Yes,
Those are the
You're giving it
best.
away though.
Tons of restaurants do stuffed shrooms.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? Tons of restaurants also probably have cockroaches in their food too.
Probably.
And it probably wasn't their fault.
Yeah.
I heard an explanation that said that it gets in there before it even gets to the restaurant.
Right.
Although I do think it was alive.
I remember maybe you and I saw it when we played the place in New York that we always used to play at. We played on New Year's Eve in Times Square.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Remember we played New Year's Eve in Times Square? I
Oh.
think it was that time, but I know we played there a lot even before that.
Yeah.
But we were like moving the tables one day or something like that, and we saw one run across the floor. And was it you or Chris?
It might have been Chris.
I don't know. I feel like one of you
Trying.
killed it. Or no, I think we told one of the servers and they killed it
And I
and they
remember seeing
removed
it
it without
dead.
anybody
And
seeing
I
it.
remember like keeping it way on the DL too.
Yeah.
Because
But
first
I
of all,
mean, it's
now
New
that
York.
place, yeah. And
There's
that place
cockroaches everywhere.
was super
Yeah.
clean.
Yeah,
And the food was awesome there too.
of course.
Expensive, but
I mean, there's more. I think we're getting away from insects. Is a cockroach an insect?
I don't know.
But there's some statistic of rats in the city. There's like one rat for every person that lives in the city, or like 2 rats for every person that lives in the city, which is ridiculous.
yeah.
So there's like,
Chris is watching. I wonder
Thousands.
if he can comment on whether or not he killed the cockroach at this place.
if he remembers the cockroach.
Yeah, he's got to remember
The
it.
place in New York where we used to play. We played there on New Year's Eve. I don't know if it was actually on New Year's Eve that this happened, but I think it was another time because
I miss playing at that place.
so do I.
Yeah.
It's great. And
Never really like filled up.
except New
but
Year's Eve.
Still good, yeah.
New Year's Eve was great.
Yeah, that was a good night.
Yeah. But
But all right, let's
can
wrap
wrap it up.
that
Yeah.
side of it up. So LBI was good
LBI was
afterwards. I really am curious about riding that bus though. And imagine like
We'll have to
doing
do
it
one
like
time.
yeah, we should like all do it and it would
I've
be
been
like
saying like one day we should like rent a hotel and just like
absolutely
spend a night or whatever. I think in our schedule we might be able to do something where we like play there on a Friday or Saturday, and then we're gonna be there on a Monday. So like,
and
if we just
stay.
stayed for a night or two,
yeah,
I mean,
that'd be cool.
might lose some money, but whatever.
Yeah, it'd be like a vacation.
Yeah, be fun. So what do we got coming up?
We have Moore's Tavern on Friday night.
Moore's
10
Tavern
o'clock.
Friday night. It's Nick's birthday tomorrow.
Should we
Tuesday.
also
Yeah.
celebrate a little bit at Nardi's? I think we should celebrate again on Friday.
Hell
We
yeah.
can if you want how
We're-
it falls.
Definitely gonna do that.
Just checking to be sure. Because I feel like there's a Water Street date coming up too.
There is. We got a bunch dates.
15th is Moore's Tavern. Ooh, we have a real good weekend coming up.
We got like 2 back-to-back good weekends.
Osprey,
Coming up.
Donovan's, Nardi's. Wow.
Yep.
Ooh, and then we're going to be doing some traveling.
Mm-hmm. Go check it out. All of our dates are on our Facebook page, also on our brand new website, thesweettalkersnj.com. thesweettalkersnj.com.
Oh,
On the shows section.
quick thing, just to be, so there's no questions. Moore's Tavern, Freehold, 10 o'clock.
On Friday.
On Friday.
This Friday.
Excellent.
June
14th?
15th.
14th. Nope. I'm in September.
15th.
15th.
Got it.
15.
Payday.
Confirmed. 15th.
Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Moore's Tavern. Also, if you are on the website, check out on the homepage, there's a spot to put in your email. We're going to be doing monthly newsletters. I have the first one as a draft to show you guys after the podcast.
Awesome.
I'm going to send it out. We have gotten a really nice response. People are putting their emails. And we're not going to clog up your inbox. We're just going to send it once a month. It'll be, some pictures that from fan pictures from shows and stuff like that. And then dates of, upcoming shows and maybe some other little fun facts.
I
But
would say also, we will, once we get our materials, we will start doing those sticker pictures. We should call it sticker
Yeah.
pictures. And in which case we could feature those fans in the newsletter.
Yep.
And on our website.
Yep. I think we should do a merch giveaway too.
Oh yeah.
We're talking about having a lot of cool merch coming up.
Should we hint at some things?
Well, we've been throwing around a lot of ideas.
Booty shorts.
Want to get
That's a hint.
Sweet Talkers booty shorts.
I think that would look cool.
Oh yeah.
And we were talking about new stickers, maybe beer koozies,
Yeah.
or coasters. I thought it'd be a cool
I
idea.
had an idea that I came up with yesterday,
Yeah.
but I'm not going to disclose that for right now. We'll talk about it after.
I want to they're not expensive. I looked this up the other day. I have to share this with you later, but I want to get those, not super cheap, but not the nice ones that you would particularly save, but the paper-ish coasters that you see at bars, the ones they just throw you or whatever. And
Cardboard.
Cardboard. Thank you. I was trying to think of that word. And get them and
In the shape of lips.
yeah, and at some bars that we play at, just have to be able to put them down on the bar. I think that would look cool.
awesome.
And
I
then
think that's a
people
great idea.
take them home
We're
or whatever.
paused again.
And they're not expensive.
It's all right,
Pause.
though. It's my phone.
Cool. All right, but are we wrapping up?
Yeah. that just
went off, so.
Oh, Vicky's mom.
Vicky's mom.
So yeah, we'll be
Sorry,
singing
Lisa.
that. We'll be singing that Friday night at Moore's Tavern,
We'll be singing that Friday
10
night.
10 o'clock.
Cool.
That's it.
Signing out.
Yeah.
Sign
I'll talk to you
Alrighty.
guys later.
Peace.
Bye.